Hi guys, Harry Yotis here, professional trader for 20 years now. Started way back in 2005 and still alive and surviving in 2026. What a crazy day. Today, this large red candle with a big wick on the bottom is Tuesday, February 3rd. We're starting off the February with some very, I would say, volatile days, to say the least. And the big story for today is, of course, the good, the bad, and the ugly, as shown right here. I will get to what the good, the bad, and the ugly are, but first let's talk about the technical picture. Well, today it was very iffy. It still is bullish. Okay, we still have a series of higher highs and higher lows, but we were getting close to becoming quote unquote neutral, because if we bring in the moving averages, you could see that this red line here is the 50, and we were trading below it for a little while. Okay, but as you know, I am bullish, so I took this opportunity as we hit the 50 to buy some more stocks. Okay, I'll tell you why later. But first, like, to me, this market is bullish, and this market typifies a wall of worry. Okay, if you didn't see it today, it was evident throughout the whole move up. Okay, why? Well, clearly the picture is still bullish because we're above the 50, but we always pair our technical analysis with sentiment. And here, the CNN Fear and Greed Index, we're all the way at fear. That's why I'm still bullish. We were barely at greed for 2-3 days, maybe 3 to be very generous. Okay, and then one bad move, boom, all the way to fear. And if you recall, look, all the sub indices: fear, extreme greed still on stock price wrath, greed, still extreme fear in the put call options. I bet you they're still buying more puts. Neutral, fear, extreme fear. Everything here was like trading at neutral or greed, and it took just one day to knock it down. Except maybe this stock price strength is still pretty greedy because it's trading above the 50. Okay, that's the only reason this is extreme greed. Everything else is pretty much, even the breadth is coming back. Okay, so you have all factors saying bullish, yet people are still very much afraid, and that's what I like to see as a bull. Okay, so let's get to the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, let's talk about the ugly first, and the ugly first is this. Okay, SaaS apocalypse strikes as private credit software stock vicious cycle accelerates. Okay, this just means that everybody is selling the SaaS, software as a service stocks. Okay, you can read it here, but basically the gist of this article is that AI is going to destroy these software companies, and I tend to agree. Okay, so we've been having this downward trend. Like in a bull market, you don't just have longs, you look for shorts to buy. And those shorts should have been SAS and should be SaaS company, SaaS. Okay, so let's get to a couple of names. What do I mean? Okay, the big one, of course, is Salesforce. Okay, Salesforce model is done, I think. Hey, look at that. Look at this downtrend. Okay, and today just accelerated it. Today is just, it's hitting this big support zone that I have marked here at the 196 level, 200, but literally it's trading below the 200 level. Okay, you have the poster child of AI replacing this guy's business. Done. Now is another one. ServiceNow. It's almost like the same chart. Look, boom, death, destruction. Okay, everything oversold and continue to get tagged. Okay, do not try to find a bottom on these. It's not worth it. Okay, the bounce will not be there. You don't have a fundamental reason. Remember, you must have a fundamental reason to be in something before going long on a pullback. You don't just do it because the chart looks, oh, like it's going to bounce now. Okay, get out of this sector. Do not try to find a bottom on this sector. Even stocks like Shopify, which were a darling, AI looks like it might be destroying them. Boom, right below support. This big level from January or February 2025. So you want to stay out of these big service as a software stocks, because I would actually look to short on any bounce. Like if a Shopify comes back above the 129, I'm looking to short it. Okay, that's an idea going forward. So all of these big, even what is it, Atlassian team there, boom, done, down, team, oh, this is not the one, is it? Let's see here, Atlassian Corporation. Yeah, this is it. Look at it. It's their service model, their business model is done with AI. So stay out of it. Okay. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And this is the reason why the market tanked all the way to its 50-day moving average in red here, and that's why I bought. Because even though it's ugly for a particular subsector in this market, I don't think it attacks this entire market. So I believe in this wall of worry. I believe that we're going to go higher, and that's why I have a fundamental and a technical and a sentimental reason to go long. That's why I went long. Okay, so that was the ugly. What did I go long? I'll give you guys an example. Okay, Tesla is one stock that I went long today. Why? Okay, because it's not going to get affected by the service as a software destruction, and it's basically, let's get rid of the moving averages. It's basically going to profit from the AI, not get destroyed by it. So as it touched this long-term support here today, if you guys can see it, look, it touched the 420-ish level, going back all the way to 2021, 2022. It's a big, big level. That's why I entered a long right here. That's just one. Okay, so the point here is that because we have sentiment, we have technicals, and we have the fundamental on our side, you want to buy pullbacks at logical technical levels. And for me, touching the 50-day moving average is a very logical technical level. So that's why I decided to go long. Okay, so the ugly, but don't go long everything. The reason it fell because the ugly is in fact real. The software as a service companies are not good, not done, are done, and you shouldn't try to pick bottoms on it. Okay, let's get to the bad. The bad is Bitcoin. Bitcoin falling down. Okay, hitting this level. Bitcoin at 76,000 as we speak, but it went down to 73,000 and change. Okay, intraday, and yes, it's bad. However, we have a lot of technical reasons to go long. I went long Mara. Okay, I went long Mara because Bitcoin has a lot of technical reasons why I think it bounces. I don't think it's going to be an amazing move. Okay, but I think as the market goes up, this will catch some kind of a bid. Okay, it's going to be a very short-term trade. If it ever goes up to 88, whatever, I'm getting rid of my stock. Okay, and the reason why is like it touched this long-term support from 2024. Okay, and if you look at the stochastics here, you have positive divergence. You have the price going down here, while the RSI too, you can't really see it, but the MACD is going up. So you have positive divergence with touching a big level, even in Mara, and I went along Mara, okay? And even in Mara, if you can see, it's the same thing. You have, look, the price is going down while the RSI and the MACD is going up. So you have positive divergence in Mara. The space now is so destroyed, so terribly looked at, everybody wants to dump it, okay, that I think it's worthy of a pump. We have everything, not everything. We just, like I said, we don't really have the fundamentals. It's very tough for me to know if the fundamentals of Bitcoin are good or not, so I go mostly by the technicals, okay, because it's a very technical and emotionally driven space. So I don't really know the fundamentals of Bitcoin, so I have no other choice but to go by technical. And to me, it's worthy of a short-term bounce going forward for the reasons I mentioned, okay? That's the ugly Bitcoin, buying it for a bounce. What is the good today? Well, the good is gold and silver, the precious metals. Look at gold come back, okay? It's up 6% today while being down 4.825% yesterday. Look at this movement up and down, okay? It looked ugly for the past 2 days, but you're going to get volatility going down. You have volatility going up, okay? Still not in the space. I'm still holding what I have, okay? I'm still waiting for the volatility to calm down. This is still extremely volatile before I jump back in with a trading position in the precious metals. I still have my long-term positions. My long-term trading, quote-unquote, investing positions, but I'm looking to enter big again, like I did here, on some trading swing positions, okay? Still not there yet. Just like you're not supposed to be sad or down when the market tanks like this, okay? You shouldn't be elated when it goes up either, okay? Don't buy into this. It could crash. It could go back down and hover around, let's say, the 4,800 level. That would be ideal. In fact, as a gold bull, I want this to be flat for weeks to months. Months, like trying to go up, go down. Stick, let's say, between these two extremes of 5,000 and 4,400. If it's between this breakout and the 5,000 psychological level. If it stays within there for months, I am extremely happy because the ensuing pop is going to be astronomical. Okay? So that's why we wait. Okay? Don't get sad when it's down, don't get euphoric when it's up. Silver is the same deal. Silver now, see, back up another 8% after being down yesterday 7%. You're going to get the same move, except more extreme in silver. So it didn't go all the way back down to 54, because that would be crazy. That would be like a more than 50% drop, okay? And people would be scooping it up like crazy. But this is a very wide gap from the highs of 117 to the breakout point of 55-ish. We want to wait, okay? You want to wait till you see some kind of consolidation, okay? Same story, okay? I'm using gold as a reference because I have more gold than silver. But that is the good. The good is that it's coming back. It's trying to, after this breakout, we said it's going to crash. We didn't know when. And I certainly didn't expect it to crash this much, okay? But I thought it was going to go down and then find some kind of level at a higher point than before. And that's what we're looking at. Story hasn't changed. Don't get euphoric yet, okay? So let's recap. SPY. I'm bullish, still bullish. It hit the 50, which was a great technical reason to get in, and a level here at the 685. So you had two reasons to get in. This horizontal 685 level from before and the 50-day moving average, which I did. I bought some stocks here, okay? And the reason it went down was it was the good, the bad, and the ugly. The ugly were the software as a service stocks like Salesforce. Okay, guys, stay away from it. I would wait till it pops significantly, let's say to maybe hits the 50 or the 200, and then short the crap out of it. Okay, same with all of them, okay? This is ServiceNow. Shopify would be the one on my target. If it ever goes back up above this level, 130, and touches the 200, I'm going to short it, okay? The model doesn't look good in the future for these companies, okay? We also had the bad, and what was the bad was Bitcoin. Bitcoin looked like it's flushed out, okay? Let's get rid of the moving averages so you can see better. It touched a very key support level of 73,000, which was the previous breakout point. 73,000 and change. This is not exact. It's an ish kind of area. So and you had a lot of like capitulation, a lot of like players out of the game with technical positive divergence, technical support, technical positive divergence. I think this with very, very bad sentiment, I think this bounces. Okay, I'm not fully convinced that it continues to go much higher, but I think this is a decent play to go long in for a swing trade, a small swing trade, which I did via Mara. Okay, Mara has the same conditions, positive divergence on the move. Price going down, RSI and MACD going up. Okay, so that's the bad. And the good, of course, is gold and silver, precious metals. Loving this move. You can see the strength in gold, okay? Really, really strong. I really love the fundamentals in gold, okay? More so than silver, although I shouldn't say more so. They're like cousins or children. I can't pick. This is not Sophie's choice. I don't want to pick between my two children, okay? So I love this bounce. Wait, not doing anything yet, okay? Don't be too happy. It could come back down and hover within this area that I love very much for months. It could be maybe in the summertime before we start buying, guys, which will be around here. Or it could be sooner. It could be like by April. Who knows? Okay? The point is that we wait for a reason to get in and don't jump the gun. Silver too. Very, very volatile. Very wide zone within which it could play before going higher. So that's it, guys. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps me with my YouTube. And of course, leave a comment and I will answer it as soon as I can. So, guys, the first 2 days of February, very, very volatile. Okay, let's see what happens going forward. You know what I think. I think we go higher. Later, guys.